everyone. Okay, so I promised I was going to make you a tutorial on the orange lip smoky eye that I was wearing the other day, so that's what I'm going to teach you now. I'm going to start by taking my powder ink brush number 11, some soft ochre paint pot by MAC, which is my favorite because I have yellow skin tone, and I'm going to blend this all over my eye from lash to brow bone. Okay, so I used a MAC palette the other day that was discontinued. It was like I think it was a holiday one, and you can't get it. So I wanted to show you something you still can get. So this is the Balm Cosmetics, the Nude Dude palette. It's beautiful. I love their eyeshadows. It's got some great colors in it. So that's what I'm going to use today. I'm going to start by taking Fearless, which is this creamy one right here. There goes the brush. Bye-bye. Okay, and I'm gonna take my flat number 10 powder ink brush, and I'm just gonna pack on this nice creamy color right here. Then I'm gonna take this color, it's a gold called Faithful. I'm gonna use the same brush. Actually, I'm gonna use the bigger flat one. So I'm going to use number 8. And again, I'm just going to swipe that all across my lid. Oh, it's such a pretty gold. And I'm actually going to just blend a little bit of it like this, just kind of up through my crease. So any type of a nice gold that you like, and depending on your complexion, you might want a darker gold. You might, this is a really light gold, but I'm really fair right now. So if I put a really dark gold on, it would look kind of orangey. So that's why I chose a nice light gold. Then I'm going to take a powder ink brush number 12. And okay, so I'm actually just gonna take this color called Fierce at the top. It's like it's black, and it actually has a really fine gold in it that you can't really see, but it is there. So I'm gonna take this brush, the number 12, put some on there. And I'm actually just gonna tap it in my outer corner, like this. And then lean back so I can kind of see where my crease sinks in there. And once I get to the crease area, I am just gonna blend kind of what's left over on my brush. I'm not picking up a ton of new product to go through that area. Wah wah, you were expecting more. Just kidding. Okay. I'm actually gonna take my smaller brush now, which is my number 16. I'm gonna take that exact same color, but when you use a smaller, denser brush, you can get your color darker. So I'm going to pack, do you see that? Ooh, so pretty. So now we are just going to So now I'm going to take my Smashbox Jet Set Waterproof Liner, number 13 square brush, and then I'm going to pick this up on both sides, and I'm going to lean back. I'm going to fill my waterline up here. Oh, happy day. I have a really, really big waterline that kind of folds out that you can see. So this makes my lashes look a lot longer and thicker when I fill that. You can see the difference. It's quite amazing. I'm going to do it on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to use my Smashbox waterproof liner pen, and I'm going to go just below this. Okay, so I'm gonna draw the line where I want my wing first. Do that first, because then you know you've got it in the right spot. You can do that on both sides if you want to make sure that they match. Well, now I'm gonna actually go and draw my liner from that. So okay, so my eyeliner's done and my lashes are on because I actually just had to wipe all my makeup off because I realized my phone died halfway through my tutorial because I forgot to plug it in. And I'm not ripping these eyelashes off and putting them back on again. So we are gonna pick up from here. I finished my liner, and then the lashes I put on are Cocoa lashes called Goddess. I wear them lots on my Instagram. And right now I'm applying a primer called Radiant Rose. Looks like this by MAC. Okay, so primer's on. I'm gonna take Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20. And I'm going to actually just use a eyeshadow brush from my line number 6. I use all kinds of brushes, my fingers, sponges, whatever. I'm going to take my foundation in NC25. It's the Studio Fix Fluid by MAC. And my powder ink brush is dirty, so I'm going to take this one by MAC. And I'm just going to buff this all over. Is LA Girl Pro Conceal, and these are fun little pens. They're cheap. They're like $2.75. You can get it, you can order it on a website called ladymoss.com. I can put all of this in the description box below. And there's all kinds of colors, so this is a good one if you're fair for highlighting. On. I'm gonna use the Smashbox contour pen if I can find it in bronze, and I'm gonna put this on. Use a flat brush to blend the nose contour. All right. I'm gonna do a little more sculpting under my cheek here. Okay, so once we've done that, I'm gonna take a MAC Prep and Prime white powder. You can use any white powder. This one just happens to be the one that works the best for me. You can even use this on dark skin. I know some of you are asking that, but yes, as long as your concealer matches what you want it, like the color you want it, whatever you want it to look like, then you can set it with white powder, and it's not going to change the color. It's not going to make it look ashy, at least with this white powder. It's just going to set it and keep the color that it is. I'm going to use the MAC Pro Longwear powder. I really like it, and I'm going to set everywhere else. I'll go over my contoured areas with the darker powder in a second, but I'm going to set all of these areas. Then I'm going to take my Anastasia contour kit and my big number 2. You can buy all my brushes on my website at powderinkbeauty.com. It'll send you there's a link right there on the homepage when you go. I'm going to use this dark one because I am just really fair right now for summer. This is going to help me look a little more tanned and warmed up. So kind of faking it, but that's okay. So the highlighter I'm going to use is Mary Luminizer by The Balm. And I'm going to take, it's my favorite. I have a whole bunch of highlighters. It's my fave. I'm going to take this down the bridge of my nose. And I'm going to take a little bit of it on tops of my cheeks here. You can use your finger too if you want, if you'd rather blend it in that way. Okay. And then I'm going to take some blush, and I'm going to use a bright blush, so don't be afraid. I'm going to use some nice bright oranges. This one is a really bright one here, is actually called Devil. And I know it looks crazy, but I'm going to use a little bit of it because I'm daring like that. So I got my Powder Ink number 3 brush. I'm going to start with a really light color. This one, which is called Tenderling, and then I'm going to add a little bit of that and maybe some Melba. So this is Tenderling, which is a really light color, so you can be liberal with it. Doesn't really matter. It's not dark at all. It's not going to do anything crazy. So I'm going to do a little bit of that, and then I'm actually going to take a tiny smidge of Melba and just a dab of that one called Devil. Ooh, I love it. Happy, happy, happy. Okay, so that's going to give us that nice orangey warmth. Okay, so now we're going to go under the eyes, and we're going to go back with the light one called Faithful, the gold that I had put all over my lid, and I'm going to smudge that underneath my eye. Then I'm going to take my big fat angle brush like this, number 14, and I'm going to dip in the black that I had used on my eyes called Fierce, right there at the top. And I'm actually going to tuck up underneath my lashes to get a really nice dark line. And I'm going to smudge it a little with my fingers. I'm also going to take a little bit on this afterwards and kind of smudge it. This is that same number 16 brush. I'm still learning the numbers of my brushes. All right. So, 2 amazing products I'm going to tell you about real quick. So I have to draw on my brows, and I drew them on today with the Anastasia Brow Wiz in soft brown. So a concern when you have to draw your eyebrows on like me, or even if you're just filling them in, is being out in the hot sun or getting caught out where you're really sweaty and, you accidentally wipe your eyebrow off. Nobody wants to have that happen. That's a bad day for anybody. Model in a Bottle, you can buy this on my store where my brushes are. I use their face setting spray, which looks like this, which is phenomenal. I also use their eyebrow sealer, which literally locks in your eyebrows. You have to scrub it off. It makes them totally waterproof. And then I use their lip sealer also, which looks like this. So today we're going to use all 3 of these. We're going to use the eyebrow sealer. And mostly it's right here where I have to really draw mine onto my skin because I have no hair there. So I'm going to go over that with this. You will not regret buying this product. It is freaking phenomenal. I wish I'd had it years ago. All right, now my eyebrows are locked in. I don't have to worry. They're not going to rub off, smudge off, rain off, anything. I'm gonna set my face with the sealer, which I literally... Okay, now we're gonna do the lips. So that nice orange red lip. So the lip liner is called Redd, R-E-D-D by MAC. I'm gonna fill my lips. I'm gonna take this color called Lady Danger. And then I'm gonna take this color called Mirage, which looks really scary because it's very orange. And then, like I said, I'm going to use the lip sealer to set it. So the lip sealer is amazing. Blot your lipstick, and then you're gonna paint this over. It's gonna burn a little bit because it does have alcohol in it. That's it. This will set to be like a prolonged wear, so it literally won't budge, and I can go out and I can eat and drink and do whatever I want. I don't have to worry about touching up my lips. So that is it. That is the completed look. I will have more fun things coming to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll put all the details in the description box.